I'm at Trophy Club Park on a new trail, and it's really nice here. I mean, I don't know, you can kind of see behind me, but I came across this. There used to be a bridge. Here's the steps to the bridge, but now it's just a big tree. What is a girl to do? Does a girl try to cross the tree, or does she go back the other way and go around? All the bark is stripped off this half of the tree here, so it's pretty smooth. I don't know. I'll make a decision. I'll let you know how it turns out. I have stopped so many times on this run because I'm at a new trail and there's a lot to see, and it's really beautiful here. Let me show you. So I came across that tree crossing where there used to be a bridge, and another runner came by and he just went right across the tree, so I followed and I didn't fall in. It's really nice here. Got lost, of course, so he told me the way out, and I'm having a little rough day today because I ran yesterday 3.5 miles, which was, I forgot really that it was yesterday that I ran, so it was supposed to be an off day for me, but here I am. So I wanted to tell you what happened with my whole out-of-state trail adventure. We got to Missouri, went to St. Louis, drove, it was about 10 hours. And then on the way back, we stopped and stayed with a friend at the Lake of the Ozarks, which was gorgeous and huge. So early Sunday morning, I drove over to the Lake of the Ozarks State Park to this trail. It was 33, it was snowing a little. When I drove out there and got there, I didn't have my gloves, I didn't have my buff, I didn't pack any water, so I scrounged my car and came up with all the half-drank water bottles I could find and poured those into my little pouch water bottles. But I was so afraid of creatures, mountain lions in particular, because I didn't know that territory. I don't know what lives out there. And I ran a mile out, and granted, it was like rocks. The whole path was rocks, and I was wearing my road runners because I still don't have good trail shoes, so my ankles were taking a beating. I think I almost rolled my ankle 3 or 4 times. And then I stopped a mile in because I was just afraid of being out there by myself, and turned around to run the mile back to the trailhead. Little did I know, the whole way out was gradually a descent, so the whole mile back was uphill. So it took me about 27 minutes to go 2 miles. And I mean, it just didn't start out well at all. But at least I got out there and tried something. But today I wanted to come out here and at least try to get like a 5K in. And I ran the first 1.5 miles, I guess. And I stopped to stretch. And I was just not feeling on my A game. So I have questions instead for the trail running community, or just the running community in general. Question 1. What do you do for nutrition at the 45-minute mark or so if you're only running 1.5 hours? Do you take anything? Do you not? Do you just power through with water only? What's the recommendation there? And if so, what kind of boost is ideal for that time frame? Question 2, how do you get the pain to go away below your or around your Achilles and lower calf muscles after the run, so the next day you don't wake up really, really sore. Because this morning I was like, oh my gosh, I don't know if I can walk, but I did alphabet with my feet, and then I was fine enough to feel like I could come out here and run again today. And next question is, especially for women, are you afraid running trails by yourself? Not just of men. I feel like I have enough stuff on me to scare away a guy with mace and all kinds of stuff, but with creatures, like, you don't know, do you know what's living out there, or what the risks are there times a day, or do you just go for it and think that your noise will scare away any wildlife? I know supposedly they're more afraid of us than we are of them, but I mean, how do you build up that confidence to be able to get out there and just go and feel like you're going to be safe? Because I have to get over that. Snakes, I'm not too worried about. It's everything else. And also for us beginners, you know, what's a recommended sort of training plan and schedule? I've seen a lot online, and I look at, you know, run 3 or 4 days a week, do some strength and conditioning a couple days a week, have a rest day, do recovery every day. But how far should I be running every week for every run? Just 3 or 4 miles, and then a longer run once a day, or is 3 or 4 miles too long? When my longer run used to be 2 weeks ago, my long run was 4 miles, or 4.5. So, but man, since I ran that 10K last week, I feel like I'm ready to take on the world and push it farther. But I know I gotta take it slow, take it in stride. I'm still out of breath from that first 2 miles. I'm just walking the other mile or so back. But yeah, if you got any tips or advice on that, I would appreciate it. Because I definitely don't want to overwork myself, but at the same time, I have goals that I want to reach. But I will end it there for today, and I hope you enjoyed actually being out here on the trail with me a little bit today, instead of me just sitting in my car. I'll catch up with you next time. I'm lost. I had to pull up my car. I ran another mile, and it was completely opposite direction of my car. So I'm putting in more miles than I had planned, and I'm not going that way. I'm tired. I'm like, give out. My legs are like, you should not have done this today. And I think that crossing over that tree log over the creek was a bad idea, because it sent me somewhere I'm not supposed to be. I have no idea what to do. Anyhow, I'm going back to the tree log. I'm retracing all my steps, but I've already been out here like 50 minutes. I did 3 miles in 50 minutes. It's ridiculous. But I did stop to talk and take some pictures, because it is really pretty. But so frustrating. I just want to be back in my car at this point. Well, I guess it happens.